At the end of the show, it's $115 off. It is definitely time to stick around. You don't want to go away. After we finish up next hour, Jay King's going to be joining me for 2 big hours as we wrap up our big finale event. So it's a lot of fun. All right, let's get into this one, guys, because I'm so pumped about this. All right, so you guys have made this one of your favorites. You got it at home when we last had it, and it is almost instantly became a customer pick at $299.98, which is 100% worth it because there's so much silver on this and so much workmanship. All right, let's bring it back. Let's make it its lowest price ever on a favorite because I just have a couple hundred to be able to clear out. So we don't have a lot of each of the choices. I have the white, I have the blue, and I have the black. Then we go petite small, which is a 5.5 to 6 1/4. Small medium, which is 6 to 6 3/4, and medium large, which is 7 to 7 3/4 of an inch. And of course, it's that wonderful hinge design. It's easy to put on, but I really want you guys to see all of that sterling silver. This is amazing, absolutely amazing. So Robert, I know we've got a lot to get into on this one, but wow, it didn't surprise me it became a customer pick very quickly.
Well, you know, Suze, you can't find fine silver and 18 karat gold watches anywhere. So I feel like here's your custom jeweler. Let me go to Bali. Let me make you something super special. Let me hand cherry pick the mother of pearl faces in 3 different colors. So you have choices. Some of you like a lighter face. Some of you like the peacock or the black. And then, of course, I put the blue, which is what I have in my hand. I don't know if you can see it, but you can't really even make a mistake. The watch is so gorgeous. It's my gorgeous Sanga timepiece. This is brought to you through me by a workshop that actually has a museum in Bali. The wall of the outside of the museum that's 15 to 16 feet tall has this beautiful, authentic, hundreds of year pattern that you see in the watch. I mean, there's no better way to really honor the artistry of Bali. I mean, you have to experience this fine jewelry for yourself. You know, this watch was an instant classic. It's cool, it's classy, it's elegant. You know, you have the rich colors and the 18 karat gold. You have that solid silver top, that hand scroll. You have all of the silver work underneath. It's Japanese quartz movement. Look at this. I mean, I love it on Julia. She's got it with the bracelet that's coming up. She's got it with a blue peacock mother of pearl. I mean, you can't really make a mistake in the Bali Designs world, right? Because it's ancient jewelry making for this modern world that we live in. You know, everything is welcoming and warming. I mean, the blue is so pretty. Of course, I favor the blue. But you could literally feel the cares of the day just fade away when you put the jewelry on, Suzanne. And I know we've been dying to work together. I'm so excited that we're able to have our finale show today with you. We started the day. We're ending the day today. And you just pick your most flattering color. Is it the white mother of pearl? Is it the black or peacock? Or is it the blue? You know what you love. Maybe you have a watch with a white face.
Well, here's what I love. I love the white. White, anything's great. And by the way, the white's the most limited. But I want you to really take a look at the blue, because if you wear a lot of DG2 jeans, whether they're chambray or the indigo, or you have that mid-tone color, maybe you wear a lot of denim in your life. Interestingly enough, blue is the #1 most popular color in the gemstone world, which most people don't know that, but we're really attracted to blue. So the blue's beautiful.
That's right.
And then I think all 3 choices are great, but the black is just classic and super uber rich looking and elegant. Now, I really, really dare you, try to find a full precious metal. This is a ton of sterling silver. I can't imagine how long it takes to make the scroll work and the design and this thickness of it. Try to find a watch of this caliber for anywhere close to $229.98. You won't be able to find it out there. You simply won't. Also, this has got 5 flex pays, guys. So if this is kind of your inspirational watch that you want, because it is that rich girl watch, right? Then use our flex pay, any major credit card, PayPal. It's super easy. You pay it off in 5 months, but it ships right away. And that's awesome. For $46, you're truly getting an heirloom, high-end, rich girl couture watch. It's not looks like, it's not, it's faux metal. It's the real deal. It's just Robert is brilliant at skipping all the middle guys and all the advertising and brings this directly to us, and that's why it is at that amazing price. And I'll tell you, when you get it at home, it's heavyweight, but it's interesting because you use so much silver. It fits beautifully on the wrist because of the shape of it.
Yeah, it's approximately 45 grams of precious metals. Oh, wow. You have 2 rows of 18, wow. I know you have 2 rows of 18 karat gold framing that face, 45 grams for the average size. Wow. I mean, you know, we're talking, you know, it's so funny. There's costume jewelry brands that used to be silver. It's a company that you're familiar with. They have retail stores. They started in Bali, and they used to use heavy, beautiful, hand-carved silver. Right. And then they sort of, you know, they let the world or the country tell them they wanted to pay less, dummy it down, make it in base metal, blah, blah, blah. They ruined for me the feel of the whole brand. Mm-hmm. But to be honest, when you talk fine metals and you talk handcrafted, you know, an artisan touched every single piece of this, you know, beautiful timepiece. I hate to even call it a watch because it's like a piece of art. And here's the sketch. You know, the inspiration behind it was the wall. Here's a hand carver with a tool. It might be 200 years old, that tool. I'm not even sure. There's so many different pieces also. You see they're soldering that beautiful back plate onto there with, you know, just liquid solder. They harden it, they polish it, they hammer it. You know, Suze, this is ancient, you know, jewelry making. This isn't something that you can find in every country. It's really a beautiful way. I mean, to get a piece of this Bali jewelry, you can't even find this quality in Bali. My workshops only make for me. They only send it to me. I was telling the story this afternoon, the TS bracelet, the Today Special bracelet. One of the workshop owners, there's the wall of the museum, Suzanne. Oh. How do you like that? How do you like that? Those goddesses, by the way, that are all, you know, those are about 10 feet tall each. Oh my and gosh. That is the entrance to the museum, the Sanga Naga Museum in Bali. You cannot miss it. My workshop is within those walls, and that's who brings you this beautiful work of art. So the gold, obviously, is for the dragonflies that they have going up the goddesses. But it's that same beautiful pattern that was so pretty, I didn't even want to change it. I thought if an artist is a genius and really did all that work, let's make a timepiece. I mean, of course, I drew the 18 karat dots where I wanted them, and we decided to make it in the 3 sizes because that's another thing. Not only can't you find a fine silver and 18 karat gold timepiece in the world, but where are you going to find it in your petite size or in the larger size that you might need? That's great. Or if you're average. And then you can pick your color of mother pearl. I mean, honestly, it's like...
Hey, wait, by the way, I'm on Facebook Live, guys, if you want to comment. And Amo Marie, I hope I said your name right. She said, I own the Saga watch, which is a Sanga watch, in the blue mother of pearl. And she says, it is exquisite and comfortable too, will blow you away with exclamation point. That's awesome. Martha says, hello, I love it. It's gorgeous. Devin says, oh, he loved the earrings that we had. Devin said, exquisite earrings. Wow, those are the ones that sold out. And guys, you know, the countdown's on this watch too. You know, we can't bring in, because remember, these are all completely handcrafted. It's an amazing amount of work, right? So it's not like we could bring in 20,000 of these and Robert be like, well, I wish, you know, we just can't do it.
Imagine.
This one truly
I could sell it for 1 year and then retire if that was the case. You know? But that's not the case. That's right. I'll be working for another 25 years soon. Don't worry.
Thank goodness, because, you know, this is rarefied air, guys. This is where we would love to collect jewelry, but typically it's just not going to be feasible for us. I do have to give you an update. Allison, my producer, if you want the white, all right, so here, I'm going to give you one more look at it really close. If you want the white, that's the white mother of pearl, there's 100 left, okay? We have 10 in the medium large. So let me do sizes real quick. The petite small, 5.5 to 6 1/4. The small medium is 6 to 6 3/4. The medium large is 7 to 7 3/8. Also too, ask about this great ring. I have that in 2 different colors. I just love it because I think they look great together because that is mother of pearl.
Gorgeous.
And we also have these great drop earrings. I had them bring them out because I think they're super modern and cool. But if you love how Robert works with mother of pearl, how neat are those? And a very different experience versus the watch, but how great would those actually look together? So we're gonna pop some item numbers up for you so you know what the extra goodies are. Let me ask you, Robert, how long does it take for one of the craftsmen or women to create one of these watches?
So that's a really good question. I would say that each watch probably takes about 12 hours for one silversmith Then they have to give it to the goldsmith because they have to add the 18 karat gold accents. In between the processes, it's not only the soldering and the hammering to make everything right. Here's the 18 karat gold getting stamped out, but they have to place them on with the paste. They have to solder it. They have to polish it again. Then they have to pre-polish it before they put the watch face in. You know, then they have to polish it again. So I'm saying 12 hours for one watch, and I'm probably being generous. It's probably more like 18 to 24. Because of all the different processes and just how carefully also Bali works on Bali time. They don't work on like New York time.
Right.
Now, let's be honest, you know,
That's
like
funny.
you said, if I could bring 20,000 pieces in, I would, because believe me, I don't want to disappoint anyone. But at the end of the day, if you can be part of a club that collects gorgeous, high quality jewelry in your beautiful precious metals, you know, you're not talking costume, you're not talking something that you have to order and wait 6 weeks for. Talk about instant gratification. Within a week, it's in your doorstep.
Right.
That's it.
So
you
cool.
put a payment in, like I always use FlexPays because why not?
I do too.
You're not charging me extra. Well, I mean, Suze, it makes sense, right?
Oh, no.
So yeah, we could probably pay it off.
It could be $2.50 on Flex, and I click that Flex. Oh yeah, and everybody can use it, which is, I'm all in.
You have to see my monthly bill because I'll take the highest FlexPay I can get on my credit card.
Mine's always like $4.95, $5.95,
Me too.
$10.95.
A whole list of them.
Yeah, I do. I'm like,